Today, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm just gonna make a quick breakdown video of what team I'm gonna be using next in PvP, or just a fun little team that's probably gonna get me killed and rage. And yeah, let's just dive right into it. You're seeing your screen. I'm serious when I say this. I actually want to try to make um, Guldo good. As stupid as this sounds, he can get Zenkai buffed. And looking at his stats, he's a range type. Now, I've seen better, and I know there are other units that can do better. But for this guy here, I don't know. I really don't know why I first thought about it. I guess lately I've just been wanting to, use more fun teams and not use the same old teams every single time. Even in this current meta, it's still not safe. You're gonna run into Mono Purple. Ultra Gogeta's still running rampant, but honestly, he kind of fell off, and we all kind of sort of know why he did. He's not on the feature boost list anymore. Thank God, he's straight to C tier. But back to Guldo. I mean, he doesn't. Stats are not great. They're really not. I mean, defenses could be better, blast attack could be better, strike is abysmal, health could be a little bit higher, but he kind of counteracts it with his Z ability. Now he does bring poison and paralysis to the battlefield of his own, to himself really. 50% chance for poison and a 30% chance for paralysis, so that's really not bad. Psycho Javelin does, 40% chance to inflict bleed. So he's kind of one of those units that'll hit you with status conditions throughout the whole match if he can land it. Most likely you're going to be able to land poison more than you are, paralysis and maybe bleed if you can get a blue card, but that 4% is still better than, what 30% is. It's fighting pose. All it really does is it inflicts enemies with a substitution count to 2 and plus 10% chance to his blast attack. So really, if you pair this green card with the blast card, that's 40%. That's not bad, but it could be better, And his bread and butter, as we all know, is his bind. Heavily immobilizes the enemy. The one drawback with this Guldo, it's pretty bad, is the fact that this takes a while to do, like a bit. Like, I want to say it's on the equal footing as a Cyberman using his self-destruct, or maybe Chaozu self-destruct, Android 16 self-destruct, but it just takes too long. So if anything, you really will have to bank off of paralysis and this in order to really hit it. But honestly, during the showcase, when I do it, I'm not gonna try to aim for this. I'm probably just gonna use my ability just for time stop events. That's about it. And now his ability, it basically just draws that, and it shortens ally count by 2, which is good. Nothing really special about that. Now his health is low, but he kind of counteracts that with his Z ability, giving 22% to his health, so that's not bad. Now for him to be really viable in this little setup here, he has to be ran with the Frieza Force, not a whole slew of them, just one of them. And my strategy with this is, if I keep him on the field long enough, that 35% key recovery and a 35% bandage gauge will be good enough. And again, it just resets when he swaps out, but when he gets back in, it comes right back to him. So it's not like it's a permanent loss. Honestly, if this was a permanent loss, then yes, this will be a strictly difficult thing to do. Different decisions. When he does cover change, he draws a green card and also shortens ally count by 2 again. That's not great. This right here, honestly, this is not good at all. Like, this is not good because of his defenses are really bad, and he can get folded quickly. I mean, LF Jaren will probably fold him in one combo if need be. Good Lord Jesus. But again, I don't know what came over me in order to use this guy. I really don't know. I just kind of, I guess, like I said at the beginning of the video, I kind of got bored of just running the same old teams every single time. And I want to be able to just have fun. I think that's when PvP was fun for me, running different teams or running weird, wacky teams. And I kind of want to get back to doing that. So, and the team that I'm running them with, as you guys already saw, I want to be pairing them up with pretty much everybody except for the Gohan, depending on the depending on like what my team, my opponent brings. But it's really going to be the first three. Now we all know what Captain Ginyu does. I really don't have to break it down, but I will. He just a good support unit for can't speak. He just a good support unit for the Ginyu Force, you know. So that's still not bad. Well, Frieza Force, but Ginyu Force as well, because they get a little bit more. I think he really was busts himself. But other than that, I really do think this is what I have to bank on if I want to make this work. On top of that, I'm also going to run him with Turles. Now, Turles, to me, I think his kit will forever be timeless, and it will forever be good. But the only issue I have with Turles is, with this Turles is, it's only 60 timer counts that I am getting that. So it's not like I'm going to have it throughout the whole match. So I literally have to do the best. I have to really wait until I can just... I gotta play around it, basically what I'm trying to say. I have to play around this the best that I can. Otherwise, it is not going to do good at all. But, you know, just having this team set up in my mind all day while I was at work, I was kind of like, this is not okay. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna have to test this out so many times. And that's what I did. I just tested it out, not on PvP, but kind of loaded up. I can show you what I did. Hopefully it won't kick me out. I'm pretty sure I'm recording this right during the reset. So I'll probably just go to like one of these battles here, and I'll just do the battle really quickly. Just not really quickly, but I'll just try to, like, you know, see what I can do with this. That's kind of how I practice in a way, but that's still not enough. I have to really get hands-on to do this. And I want to show the equipments I'm going to be running with them. They're not, I mean, my equipments are all S's. I don't strive for Z ranks. I just can't do it. I'm fine with an S rank, so I wouldn't don't ever expect me to have full Z's on everything, so I won't do it. So I'm bringing this along with him because he's a blast oriented unit, so I think this is going to be good for him, especially with the key recovery. His key recovery is not that bad. It's just a little extra oomph, and that extra damage for special moves is going to be good too. And same goes for this one. I really like this. I really like this one, honestly. I think I have a Z plus one of this one, which deals strike, and I got one that does blast. So if I ever want to, like, I have another team that I'm going to showcase here later. But I have two variants of this. So I'm pretty happy with this one. And as we all know, these equipment are just busted for no reason. They're super, super good. I kind of wish they would actually release something like this, but for sparking units. Like, I think sparking units would benefit from this really, really well. So I kind of hope in the near future that they will make these type of equipments for sparking units, provided the color. Just provided the color. And I kind of want to talk to you guys, or whoever, you know, views this video or whatever. You know, I don't really have any new subscribers. I'm still getting used to this. But the way I'm going to start doing my videos now, I'm going to make a breakdown video and then a showcase video, just so it won't be all compacted into one, because I think I did it multiple times where I talked too much in a breakdown, what I'm trying to do, and it ended up being like 20 minutes long. And I'm doing this all from my phone and using like a app. I think it's Filmora Go. I'm using that to edit my videos and all that. I don't have a proper PC set up at the moment, but this is how I'm doing it. But yeah, this team is not going to do well. I already know, and I already know. But the good thing about this is I did check up on this Guldo. He is in the boost system. He is of the A tier boost, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he's A tier, so that's not bad, I guess. A tier is getting 2% damage up and 15% to strike and defense up, so that's not bad, but it ain't great either. So I already know I'm gonna have hell showcasing this unit as it is, but I just want to have fun. That's kind of why I'm doing this. I want to have fun. Just have fun and not, have to become a huge sweaty again. I mean, I never really did that. Well, kind of, sort of. Whenever Ultra Vegeta, you have to, you have to go through PvP in order to get their multi-C power. So that's kind of, sort of when I started getting a little sweaty. But now I'm just more chill with PvP now. I only do it if, kind of like how the Zenkai LF do 15 times, or this recent 60 million celebration battle 30 times with PvP. That's the only time I would say I will do PvP. But after that, I just won't do it. Most likely, I'll just stick to events. But yeah, so this is the team that I'm going to be running, and this team here, I'm sorry, it's not gonna do well. I already know. But most likely I will tinker with this a little bit more, but I just want to show you what I'm really going to be going for in order to make this team work. This is what I'm kind of sold on. But if anything, I will probably switch out the, what, I'll just do that now. I will probably just switch out the Raccoon for Zenkai Frieza, so that makes it a little bit more easier for me if I don't want to bring Ginyu, then I can just bring this Frieza and see what Guldo could do just based off. Well, actually, no. Actually, no. See, I'm doing it again. I'm going against myself. He just had to be paired with Frieza Force. So actually, I think I'll be set doing this. I think I will be definitely set. The only issue is I will be forced to bring, Guldo and Turles, so that's gonna make it a little bit more difficult for me, having to, go along with that. But I can make it work. And if anything, if I don't feel like using this Jace, I'll probably switch him out for another Frieza Force member. But this is the team that I'm going to be rocking with, and I already know this is going to be a hellacious time, but a fun time. So if you want to see that video, I will be working on that one probably after I record this, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But this is just a simple breakdown of what's to come, and this is how I'm going to do my videos. So let me reiterate, I will be doing breakdown videos of the units I want to showcase, and then I'll hop into PvP and start making all that, work. And I kind of want to try to make it to where I do 3 matches or 4 matches, depending on how good I do. So if I go 3-0, then I'm not gonna continue any further. But if I go 2-1, I'll be happy. If I go 1-2, I might do an extra. But if I just get straight up washed, I might go 1 extra one just to get 1 win under my belt and call it a day, because PvP would not be the death of me. And I know a lot of us can agree with that. But let me know if this style is good. I mean, if anybody come across this, but this is just something that I want to try to do, try to have fun again. But with that said, I don't know what else to really talk about. I'm just rambling at this point. So if you ever come across this video and you like it and you think the concept is good, give me a like, give me a subscription, and maybe you get more of this. But until then, see you guys later. Peace.